What's going on, everybody? We've just arrived in Phu Long and this is the Only Travel Review Show. We've traveled from Hanoi to Phu Long in one of the most beautiful roads that I've seen so far. The drive on a motorbike should take you about 4 hours, but as you know, things can happen unexpectedly when you travel. And in this case, my tire blew out. It could not have happened at a worse time. We had just started driving into the countryside among the rice fields and then boom, my tire explodes. I had to push the bike back for about 4 kilometers as nobody could help us because the tires on my bike are quite big. After 2 hours of struggling, we finally found somebody that could help us. We were supposed to arrive in Phu Long at 4 p.m, but the repairs had set us back 2 hours. So again, we arrived at our accommodation during the night, but this time the roads were not that bad. We headed straight to our rooms to unpack and made it just in time for a delicious dinner. In the morning, we woke up to a breathtaking view, and this area is truly amazing. We would 100% recommend it to any traveler or travelers wanting to escape the busy city. It is a bit cold in the month of February, but that is fine with us.
Phu Long Nature Reserve is situated in the Thanh Hoa province, which is in the north of Vietnam. The sprawling area between the mountain ranges is popular for hiking, the waterfalls and its ethnic villages of the Luong and Thai hill tribes. You will also find some incredible rice paddies nestled into the valleys. Things to do in and around the Phu Long Nature Reserve include visiting the White Rock Pass, the Mu waterfalls, cycling through the reserve to visit the beautiful villages, or guided treks through these villages to experience more of the local culture and the unique diversity of fauna and flora. Another feature that Phu Long is famous for is its bamboo water wheels. You can find them sitting all along the rocky streams that run through the reserve. These simple yet effective structures deliver water fresh from the stream straight to the rice paddies without needing an electrical pump. We've been wanting to visit Phu Long for years now, and we're excited to find when booking accommodation that there were plenty of amazing places to choose from. After a long back and forth between the various places, we finally settled on Phu Long Boutique Garden. The cost per night is $60 for 2 people, and this includes a wonderful buffet breakfast. The bed is massive and, most importantly, extremely comfortable. The tiny added details of a magnificent stone basin and a tap which resembles the previously mentioned water wheels of the area are really special. The room is nice and big and the bathroom is beautiful and clean. Walking into Phu Long Boutique Garden, the first thing that strikes you is the sheer amount of green plants surrounding you. You feel immersed in your very own little jungle. The room itself is a bamboo structure made to perfection. Hidden away from the view of others, the room is encased in full glass doors opening up onto your own private balcony, so you can enjoy the brilliant sight of the dramatic mountain peaks and the bright green rice paddies from anywhere inside or outside the room.
After Phu Long, it was time to hit the road again. We stopped off for one night at Hong Mai and then made our way onto Gio Lao Eco Lodge. We spent a total of 10 hours over the next 2 days on the road. We knew the time spent on the road this week was going to be rough, but in the end it was all worth it. We spent our second night in a beautiful valley nestled in a Tang An tea farm. Upon arrival at Gio Lao Eco Lodge, the owner asked us if we wanted to go on a boat trip, and our obvious answer was yes. So we had a quick lunch and then it was on to the boat. The boat made its way through the little tea islands. The journey was nice and slow, and finally we could relax, taking in the beautiful scenery around us. All of a sudden the boat stopped. The owner hopped off on one of the tea islands and took us on a breathtaking hike. The sun was busy setting and the temperature was just perfect for the hike. We had to go through a thick forest and then up some really high hills. Once at the top, we were breathless and speechless. I mean, just look at this. From the hills, you can also see the mountains of Laos. This was something truly unique to see, and also our first time in the tea fields. After the hiking was done, we were once again greeted by the owner on his boat, and off we went. For a small fee of only $4 each, you too can have this amazing experience. We only slept here for one night, and the cost per person to stay here was also $4 per night. The food we had were delicious home-cooked meals, and you would even get a delicious breakfast the next morning. We highly recommend Gio Lao Eco Lodge while making your way down south. The road there is really easy and not as busy as some of the other highways. Stay tuned for some extra bonus footage of our stay at Vin Phu 5-star hotel on the 27th floor in the town of Ha Tin. This was also a one-night stop for us before heading down to Phong Nha National Park. We'll be staying the next 3 days there, but hey, that's in next week's episode. We hope to see you next week again when we venture into Phong Nha National Park. And if you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up. Also remember to hit that notification bell to get notified for more videos like this in the future. Have a look at our descriptions for links about our accommodation and some extra information. Have a great week ahead, and remember, stay golden.